Hi, my name is Yasu, and I'm still in Taipei, but different hotel. It depends on which video like you watched. Then you can actually see that. Yes, it's still in the same hotel or a different hotel. Anyway, so today I want to talk about, not talk about, but I want to actually answer to one of the questions, which is, so Yasu, how long did it take for you to start taking Effexor and venlafaxine from when I first started feeling depressions or something is wrong with me? The answer is 4 months. Yeah. So the story was like this. In 2023, the end of March or the beginning of April, I forgot, I had a major surgery. They found a tumor here. It's a very rare tumor. One in 100,000 people chances of getting it. And they did a biopsy. Some of the tumors cancer, but some of them they couldn't really tell, and it will eventually become a cancer anyway. So they recommended me to just remove everything, and I said, let's just do it. But back then, still COVID was a thing in Japan, so I had to wait to schedule the surgery day. It was it was not a pleasant time to just keep waiting for the surgery, because I can feel the tumor. Some of the tumors I can actually feel it, and then becoming bigger day by day. And which is, I was not paranoid, because when they first diagnosed me with the tumor, of course they did the ultrasound and also MRI, make sure the locations and the size and everything. But by the time they remove it, it got bigger, so it was growing. So I was not wrong about it. So I had to be hospitalized. The surgery actually went well. Hospitalized and discharged. And then I had to take the painkillers every day to the maximum dose. And then this part of my face got swollen and then become non-paralyzed. And it's really it's really close to the brain, and it's in head. So it's hard for me to feel any emotions. It's hard for me to know what kind of emotions I feel, or think clearly, or formulate my thoughts and then process my thoughts. And I was thinking it's just all part of everything. And which actually my doctor said that, of course you would feel that way because you just went through the major surgery and you're taking the painkiller to the maximum dose. So just take it easy. Give your body as much time to heal. So I didn't really think much about it, but after surgery, I started to feeling really, really strange. Something is really different. And I think I was not wrong about myself. So after 2 weeks I was discharged from the hospital. I felt so weird. When I saw my doctor, I told her, but she couldn't really tell me what's going on. And then it had been only 2 weeks since the surgery, so she told me that just give myself a more time to rest, and it might get better. In May, when I saw her again, the situation got worse. But she couldn't really help me because I was already discharged, and it's hard for her to correlate anything. But based on everything, the surgery really went well. And based on how it looks like it, so she did a fantastic job on the surgery part. But because I was really deteriorating, like I couldn't feel anything, like not like I couldn't feel anything, but I didn't know what I was feeling or what I was thinking. My brain was so slow, I couldn't process a lot of informations. I couldn't process a lot of thoughts. It's so not me, and it's completely out of her responsibilities. However, she really made recommendations for me to know what to do. And because of that, I was able to find out that I was suffering from the low testosterone deficiency syndrome, as well as I was diagnosed as depressions. So after May, after I saw her in May, I started looking for the other hospitals to do a lot of blood testing and everything. And in June, I went to see my psychiatrist. And also, that was the first time that I met him. And then he told me that I'm not depressed yet, clinically, but I'm getting there. So, and you just went through the major events, major surgery, so you have to give yourself more rest. And he even wrote the letter that I can take a sick leave. But by then, the situation was sometimes I felt okay, sometimes I felt so weird, but I wasn't able to sleep still in June. Yeah, I was able to sleep in June. So I didn't listen to my psychiatrist. And then also that's the day that I met my therapist, and then talking to my therapist was really helpful anyway. So I thought that I was able to go through it without taking any kind of medications and so on, but I was wrong. In July, my condition got really worse. I couldn't sleep. I felt down, no motivations, no energy level. So because I already made an appointment with my psychiatrist and a therapist for July, in June, when I saw him, he could tell that I'm depressed. I could feel like I really made a mistake. And he suggested me to start taking the antidepressants, and I agreed with him right away. And so that's when I started taking the Effexor and venlafaxine and also sleeping pill. So it took 4 months to get there, like taking medications from when I started to feeling weird about myself. Something was wrong, something is off. And then looking back, 4 months, it's quite quick, very short time, considering the fact that my circumstance was very unusual. But also because of that, I couldn't really make right decisions. But that's life. It's hard for us to say that, oh, back then we should have done it. We can see it clearly now. But when we are in that situations, it's really hard for us to see objectively and make decisions, because we have no idea what would happen in the future anyway. And looking back and considering all those factors, I don't think I could make that whole process any faster. So 4 months, I think I did my best. But the lesson that I learned is when the doctor said that you're not depressed yet, but you're getting there, you need to take a rest. Let me write a letter. That's pretty much saying that you're gonna get depressed. I really should have listened to him. And hopefully it's not same thing, it's not gonna happen. But if anything similar happens, I will listen to doctors regardless from now on. So if you, in case you're wondering when you should see a doctor, if you don't feel well, should I wait? Should we look for any signs before making decisions to go to see a psychiatrist? My recommendation is just go see them and ask for opinions, because they're not going to force you to take any pills. They're not going to force you to do anything. They will provide you informations. And then if you are in that situations, still thinking, oh, should I see a doctor? Should I not see a doctor? That means you still have a mental capacity to make decisions for yourself. And if the new information is given to you by a doctor, you can consider whether you want to actually do based on what your doctor would tell me, or you feel like you don't really have to do so. Because when the situation gets worse, you would actually have no choice. That's exactly what happened to me in July. I had no space in my brain to think anything but just listen and do what my doctor told me. And I think he really did a fantastic job. So health is very important to make good decisions, to keep a good life. So please stay healthy as much as possible. So that's what I usually say at the end of any videos, and I just said it in this video, so I guess that's all. So thank you for watching my video, and if you feel like it, please subscribe to my channel. So for now, じゃあね、バイバイ。